Dear students, from the topic differentiation, we will solve some examples related to second order derivative. So let us see now. First one, if y is equal to e raised to m tan inverse x, then show that 1 plus x square into d square y upon dx square plus 2x minus m into dy by dx is equal to 0. So in this case, we have to differentiate the given function up to second order derivative and we have to form this differential equation. This is called as the differential equation. So now see the answer. Here y is equal to e raised to m tan inverse x. Let us consider it as equation number 1. Now differentiate with respect to x. So d by dx of y is equal to d by dx of e raised to m into tan inverse x. Now see here, how will you get the derivative of e raised to m into tan inverse x? We have to use the chain rule, and hence here we get dy by dx is equal to, see here, derivative, all of you know that derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Like that, derivative of e raised to m tan inverse x is e raised to m tan inverse x into d by dx of m into tan inverse x. This is by chain rule. Now further, you can rewrite this as e raised to m tan inverse x. As m is constant, you can take outside into d by dx of tan inverse x, like this. Now just you complete the derivative of tan inverse x, and hence we get the next step as e raised to m tan inverse x into m, and derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now before getting the second order derivative, we will try to modify this first order derivative. It will be very convenient for you. So that's why from 1 we can replace e raised to m tan inverse x as y and into square bracket m into 1 upon 1 plus x square. This is from equation number 1. Just you have to replace e raised to m tan inverse x as y. Now before getting the second order derivative, we will transfer this 1 plus x square here to the left hand side, and we get 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into y. So see here carefully, we get 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into y. So for this step, 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into y. After this step, we will differentiate with respect to x, and then we get, now see how will you differentiate 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into y. See here, I will write d by dx of, in bracket, 1 plus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into d by dx of y. Now to the left hand side we have to use u into v rule. Then we get this step. See, 1 plus x square as it is into d by dx of dy by dx plus dy by dx as it is into d by dx of 1 plus x square, and right hand side will be m into dy by dx, like this. Okay, see how will you use u into v rule to the left hand side here. Now next step will be 1 plus x square into, now d by dx of dy by dx is d square y upon dx square plus dy by dx as it is. Now see here, we have to find out the derivative of 1 plus x square. So derivative of 1 plus derivative of x square into right hand side is m into dy by dx. So here we get 1 plus x square into d square y upon dx square plus dy by dx. Now derivative of 1 is 0 plus derivative of x square is 2x is equal to m into dy by dx, and hence we get 1 plus x square d square y upon dx square plus, see here, 2x into dy by dx is equal to m into dy by dx. Now look at the equation which is we have to find out, and see here, So for that we have to transfer this RHS term on the RHS to the left hand side, and hence we get the equation 1 plus x square d square y upon dx square. After transferring this term to the left hand side, we get dy by dx common, and in bracket 2x minus m into dy by dx is equal to 0. So after getting the first order derivative here, we replace this e raised to m tan inverse x as y, and then we transfer this 1 plus x square to the left hand side. We get this step, and after getting this step we differentiate that with respect to x. So always remember, to get the second order derivative, before getting the second order derivative we have to simplify the first order derivative, so that we will be able to get the derivative, second order derivative, very conveniently. So that's why this modification is important here. Okay, and after that we will take the second order derivative to get the required equation. Now let us take another example. If y is equal to x plus tan x, then we have to show that cos square x into d square y upon dx square minus 2y plus 2x is equal to 0. This is very simple function, just x plus tan x. So first of all, in the solution we will take this as equation number 1. Now differentiating with respect to x, what we get? See here, d by dx of y is equal to d by dx of x plus tan x. Now in detail, it is dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x plus d by dx of tan x. Now all of you know that derivative of x is 1 plus derivative of tan x is sec square x. So just you get 1 plus sec square x as first order derivative. Now this derivative is not complicated, so no need to simplify. Directly we will differentiate to get the second order derivative. So again differentiating with respect to x, we get, see, d by dx of dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 1 plus sec square x. Now come to the next step. We get, see here, we get d square y upon dx square is equal to d by dx of 1 plus d by dx of sec square x. See this step. Then what we get? We get d square y upon dx square is equal to derivative of 1 is 0 plus derivative of sec square x is 2 times sec x into d by dx of sec x, like this. Now next step, we get 2 sec x as it is into derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. So second order derivative we get it as d square y upon dx square is equal to 2 sec square x into tan x. Now we have to get this differential equation after some adjustment. Now all of you know that, see here, this is the sec square x, we can write it as 1 upon cos square x. So next step will be, see here, d square y upon dx square is equal to, in place of sec square x I will write 1 upon cos square x, so it is 2 upon cos square x. Now tan x can be written as y minus x, see here, because from equation 1 we get tan x as y minus x. So we get this step. Now you can transfer this cos square x to the left hand side, and we get cos square x into d square y upon dx square is equal to 2 into bracket y minus x. Now you will get the idea about the required equation from this step. See here, so you can rewrite this as cos square x into d square y upon dx square is equal to 2y minus 2x, and hence just by modifying we get the required equation, that is cos square x into d square y upon dx square minus 2y plus 2x is equal to 0. So after getting the second order derivative, we modify that second order derivative to get the required equation, like this. Okay. Now see next example. Now here the parametric function is given. x is equal to cos t and y is equal to e raised to mt, then show that in bracket 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square minus x dy by dx minus m square y is equal to 0. Now first of all we have to differentiate the parametric equation. So let us take x is equal to cos t as well as y is equal to e raised to mt. Now differentiating both with respect to t, what we get? See here, very simple, dx by dt is equal to minus sin t. Derivative of cos t is minus sin t, and dy by dt is equal to, see, we have to use the chain rule. So the derivative of e raised to mt will be e raised to mt into d by dt of mt. So that's why we get, you can write directly also dy by dt as m into e raised to mt. What is m? M means it is the derivative of m into t. Hence we get the dy by dt as m into e raised to mt. Now first of all we require dy by dx. So dy by dx, all of you know that for parametric function dy by dx means dy by dt upon dx by dt, and hence we get dy by dx is equal to, see here carefully, minus sign is there because of that derivative minus sin t, and we get m into e raised to mt upon sin t. Now to get the required equation, we have to differentiate again with respect to x. After getting first order derivative, again we have to differentiate. But first of all we will modify this term, that is minus m into e raised to mt upon sin t, as, see here, we get minus m. Now e raised to mt means y, and for further simplification we will express this sin t as root of 1 minus cos square t, because we know that x means cos t. So here we adjust the sin t as root of 1 minus cos square t, because we get dy by dx as minus my upon root of 1 minus x square. So for that, by regular method we get the first order derivative as minus m into e raised to mt upon sin t, but to get the required differential equation we modify that derivative as, by replacing e raised to mt as y and by writing sin t as root of 1 minus cos square t, we get minus my upon root of 1 minus x square. Now first of all we will transfer this root of 1 minus x square to the left hand side, and hence what we get? We get this step, root of 1 minus x square into dy by dx is equal to m into y. Because after getting this step, if you differentiate again with respect to x, then here we have to use u upon v rule. But before that, if we adjust the root of 1 minus x square here, then it is not necessary to use u upon v rule. Okay, so now here there is a root of 1 minus x square. So for that we will take the square on both sides. Now squaring both sides we get this step, that is 1 minus x square into dy by dx bracket square. See here, square of dy by dx means it is dy by dx bracket square is equal to m square into y square. Now it is very convenient to differentiate with respect to x. So see here carefully, this is the adjustment before differentiating with respect to x. So differentiating both sides with respect to x, what we get? To the left hand side we have to use u into v rule. So here see, we have to take the derivative of 1 minus x square. Derivative of 1 minus x square is minus 2x into dy by dx bracket square as it is plus 1 minus x square as it is. Now how will you get the derivative of dy by dx bracket square? It is 2 times dy by dx into d square y upon dx square. Means actually here we have to use the chain rule. So it is 2 times dy by dx into d by dx of dy by dx. See here carefully, 2 times dy by dx into d by dx of dy by dx, and d by dx of dy by dx means d square y upon dx square. Okay, is equal to m square as it is, and derivative of y square with respect to x is 2y dy by dx. So we get this step. Now if you observe this equation, now derivative is completed here. Now if you observe this equation, then by dividing both sides by 2 times dy by dx, see 2 times dy by dx is common in every term. So dividing both sides by 2 times dy by dx, what we get, see here carefully, we get minus x dy by dx. Here you will get 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square, and here you will get just m square into y. See all the three terms, there is 2 times dy by dx is common, here also, and here also, and so that's why we have dividing both sides by 2 times dy by dx, we get this step. Now just you look at this equation and then you observe that we get, hence we get, just by writing 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square, this is minus x dy by dx, and if you transfer this m square y to the left hand side, we get minus m square y is equal to 0. So this is the required equation. Okay, so these are 3 examples we have discussed in this lecture. Okay, try to solve more examples like this to get the idea how to get the differential equation from the by getting the second order derivative of the given function. Okay, thank you.